A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. We're just about ready to kick off another year of NFL football. Thanks for being here to enjoy today's season opening game as the Titans square off against the Jaguars. Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. Crosby is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is handled by Stecker. Kelly Holcomb has been taken out of the starting lineup. King will step in as the starting quarterback. Williams, the lone back. Little misdirection. Hood comes up to make the play.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here I go. They ain't got nothing.
Williams in the backfield.
Danny going. Danny. Hold the ball, don't make a play.
Hood is there for the tackle at the 24.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
It's third down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Keep moving.
Green, the lone setback.
Hold the look. Turn it out here.
Tosses it left. Sugg comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans come out in a nickel package. Great move. Vilma is there for the tackle at the 34.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Good shoot. Watch the snap down. It's on.
Throws it. Incomplete. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 34-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. So low.
Nickelback in this time. Trying something to the left. Nearly intercepted. Taylor was the intended receiver on that play. Hood had the coverage on the play. Johnson comes into the game for the punt. Randall L. sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Rogers sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Sharp stiff arm. Bodden comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Jones is the deep back. Handed off to the back. Cody is there on the stop. So he gets about 5 yards and the first.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Knight comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
Now they got to keep going at it. If they can get that defense tired and on its heels, these games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Picked up about 6 yards that time. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Only one man back. Steps up into the pocket. Pressure.
As an offensive lineman, you got to be aware of him coming around to make that play. Because if he gets by you, he's most likely going to get the quarterback.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Come on!
Rodgers will work out of the shotgun.
Here we come. All day, baby. Come on. Get it
The
up.
rush is on. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Bodden is there for the tackle at the 43. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Whip. Here we go, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Knight records the tackle.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hold the look. Yeah, you see me.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. Hand it off. Williams is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33.
Here we go. This up.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Gets the delayed handoff. But takes him down before he can get the first. They're sort of in field goal range, but it would have to be a long one. Crosby will try to put them ahead with this field goal. Through the uprights. What a kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is handled by Stecker. They're just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Titans come out in a nickel package. Got to him as he throws.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get it, Sean. Stay both now. Let's go.
Tosses it out to the left. Pushes off. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense on.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Come on. Stay deeper than deeper. Play it.
Nickelback in this time.
Be smart.
Throws it. Nice adjustment. Ruff is there for the tackle.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Johnson will come in now to punt it away. Randall L. looks like he's ready for the return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Rogers out of the gun. With the throw. Pass ball's incomplete. Bryant was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Ryan, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
We're talking about real. No more, fella.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. Little misdirection. Hamlin comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's 3rd down and 5 to go.
On the 40-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in the quarter defense. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Stecker will go back to accept this punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 18-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 18-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
The Titans line up in a 4-3. Roll back handoff. Harris is there on the stop at the 21-yard line.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
And he picks up about 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Let's go. Let's go.
With the throw. Drops the interception. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
Third and 6. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Here we come.
They come out in a dime package. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Picked off. Great defensive work brings that drive to an end. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 42-yard line. Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw. Incomplete pass. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Jacksonville comes out in the quarter defense. Throwing. And it's caught. Cooper comes up to make the play at the 31. Good throw there and a 1st down pickup.
You know, an NFL quarterback has to have a strong arm to be successful. He doesn't necessarily need to be able to throw it 70 yards, but he has to put some zip in the ball and squeeze it into tight places.
Let's go, D. Let's go. There we go.
The Jaguars with a four-man front. Drop in the backfield for a short loss.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
Second and 12. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hold the look. Hey, watch that
Jones
screen.
is the deep back. Throws it. Complete from the wide receiver. Bodden is there on the stop. He brings it in for a big game.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
It's first and goal at the 7-yard line. The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Foot comes up to make the play at the 9-yard line. On first and goal, they can't get into the end zone. Nine yards will get them 6 points. The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Little misdirection. And gets right in there and brings him down.
I tell you, the quickest way down the field is straight ahead. Going outside, dancing around and all that stuff, that's not going to help you move the ball.
So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
Here we go.
Rodgers spreads them out.
Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical.
With the pass, almost intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
His last field goal attempt was from beyond 50 yards, and he nailed it. Crosby adds 3 points to the board with that kick, his second so far.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Tennessee is lined up with the kickoff. Stecker back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Stecker. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field.
Jacksonville will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Williams, the lone setback.
Defense, get ready. Keep the throttle down.
He hands it off. Setting up play action with the pass. Incomplete pass. Not one of his better throws, missing long.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Titans line up in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Billman is there for the tackle.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. With the throw, right to the back. Incomplete pass.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 44-yard line. The Titans will start the drive at the 44-yard line. First and 10.
Jacksonville lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Under pressure with the pass. The 40. Hamler comes up to make the play.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
First and 10. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 6-0. Titans.
The score is the Titans 6, the Jaguars nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. First and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch your eyes. One back. This is flag.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. With the throw, what a catch. Williams comes up to make the play at the 14. And it's good for a first down. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
What screen?
They kicked a field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Nice play fake. Rolling right, gets the pass off. Fumble. The Jaguars grab the live ball.
Those are the things you hate as a coach. You tell your guys to protect the ball and don't turn it over, but that time they just squirted out of there and the defense was all over it.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
The Titans line up in a 4-3. With the throw, Vilma is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
It's second down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans come out in a 4-3. Goal is there on the stop.
Hey, all he had to do was get behind those big old blockers and just keep pushing. The next thing you know, they're moving the chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. All on us, y'all.
Williams, the lone back, receives the handoff. Vilma is there for the tackle.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Play football.
Williams, the lone back, hand it off.
I really like the way these guys get after the quarterback. They have a bunch of effort guys out there that have non-stop motor. They push to the inside, they rush to the outside, and they really do a good job applying pressure, forcing the quarterback to throw it before he wants to.
Ball on their own 26. King scans the defense from the gun with the pass, and he fails to hang on to that one.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Johnson is ready to punt this one away. Randall out, back to return. From the 40-yard line, he manages almost nothing on the return, going down at the 41.
The Titans will start the drive at the 41-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Let's
They'll go from the I formation. Rogers sends a man in motion.
Watch the play. Come on.
With a counterplay, Casey Hampton dishes out punishment at the 42. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. Hand it off. And is there on the stop at the 43-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
This too easy. Watch out.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. Knight comes up to make the play at the 49.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Here we go. Left.
Looking to run it here. Foot is there on the stop.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Second and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
What screen?
Gets rid of it. Almost picked off.
They were in his own defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Third and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Foot stops him short of the marker. So they can't get the first, but they might attempt a long field goal. Stecker sets up to run back the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Let's go.
Little misdirection. He loses it. The Titans pick it up.
When the offense turns the ball over this much, the coach needs to figure out why it's happening and make some adjustments.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
Sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
No fumble occurred.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
Do something.
Throws it. Incomplete pass. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be third down now. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
We got it.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Watch your eyes.
He hands it off. Can't get it away. Ball loose. The Jaguars. Ball was loose in the backfield, but the offense was able to jump on it first.
Whoa, got lucky that time. That's a real heads-up play.
Johnson comes into the game for the punt. Randall L. is the deep return man. Fair catch called for. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Whip.
Jones, the lone back.
Defense, get ready. Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Bryson is there on the stop.
On the run.
Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3. Hampton is there for the tackle at the 39.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Knocked away. He can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Closing in. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Barber was there on the coverage.
Chambers, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Rogers goes to work with an empty backfield. Hamlin is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 32. Williams rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Third and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Drops back. With the throw, incomplete.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Receiver on the play.
Randall L. into return. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line. The
Almost at the
Titans will
2-minute
start
mark
the
now.
drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package.
Here we go.
Hand it off. Runs through the tackle. You can hear the collision up here. Jones fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. Two-minute warning coming up.
On the 42-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Flips the tackle. Cody records the stop. Jones picks up some tough yards there.
On the play.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
48-yard line.
All right, let's go. Here we go, baby.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3.
Defense, get ready. Knock him out.
Drops back. Pressure rolling out to his right. Looking for the long completion. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
Crosby will be kicking off.
Stecker back to return.
This one is handled by Stecker. The Jaguars will have to hurry it up as they start the drive. At the 20. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Get it up. Watch your man.
The Titans with a 4-man front. Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. Taylor was his intended target.
Taylor, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
King starts out of the shotgun.
Hey, watch the screen. Danny.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Stepping up. What an impact. Harris records the sack.
This is what happens when you miss block. Guys go by, quarterback goes down, team loses yard.
He got to the quarterback again to record his second sack of the game. Ball on their own 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
You can't stop me.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Give it to the halfback. Grateful to get free. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on third down. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
Ball on their own 42.
42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey. Watch it.
Out of the shotgun.
Let's go now. Go make the
Dropping
play.
back to pass on first down. Fakes the throw. Throws it. He was tipped.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 29.
He interferes with the receiver.
I think the defender was beaten there. He just decided to grab hold of the receiver.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the 36-yard line. That's a half dozen tackles now.
They might not be busting off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Martin comes up to make the play at the 25. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
On the 25-yard line.
No more, fella.
Under pressure. Throws it. Drops the interception.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Knight comes up to make the play at the 26.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
If they can get it to the 15-yard line, they'll get a first down. The Jaguars come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Pass ball's incomplete. He tried to float one out there. Crosby and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. He had enough distance, but he missed it to the left. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 33. Here they come. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick. And they get a completion out of what appeared to have been a big mismatch.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Titans come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Suggs had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Come on! Clear! Clear! Turn it up!
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. The Jaguars call a timeout. They have 1 remaining. Smith didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for a kick.
The Titans come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Goes up, makes the catch. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Jacksonville calls a timeout. They have none remaining. John Casey lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. He got it.
Holding on the offense. Number 64.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
First and long. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Hold the look.
The Jaguars line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Going to the air on first down. With the pass, incomplete pass. And this should be the last play of the half.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Closing in.
As these quarterbacks become running quarterbacks, you need defensive ends like Julius Pepper. Those quarterbacks can run with speed, then you better have someone that can run with speed that's trying to catch them.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Casey comes in to kick off.
Kicking off to start the second half.
Good distance. This one is handled by Randall L. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line. First and 10.
Good shoot. There's a flag going.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off, knocked away.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
On the 10. Watch out. Play hard and set.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front. On the ground. Setting up play action. The rush gets him from behind.
And this is the type of team that likes to blitz to create pressure. They'll call the cover 2 or cover 3 on passing downs a lot of time, but they also like to bring extra guys on blitzes, trying to mix it up.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
Let's go.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Drops back, gets rid of it. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
I think that was a case of just thinking about what he was going to do with it once he caught it, instead of thinking about catching it. You got to catch it first before you can think about what you're going to do with it once you get it.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball at about midfield.
Will start the drive at the 48-yard line. First and 10.
Too deep. Here we go. Let's go.
The Titans line up in a 4-3. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Play football.
This one is handed off. Pressure with the throw. Incomplete. Taylor was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 47-yard line.
King back in the shotgun. Gets the pass off. It's broken up.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 12-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 12-yard line. First and 10.
The Titans come out in the bunch formation. Throwing. Knocked away. Bryant was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Throws it. It's batted away. A little too much touch.
Davis, the intended receiver, on the play.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Let's go now. All right, here we go.
Jacksonville comes out with 7 in the secondary. With the pass, and the catch is made. First down as he's able to hang on to that ball.
Yeah, great job of holding on to it. That one had steam coming off it.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Do something.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front. It's loose. The Jaguars scoop up the fumble. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. Justin Smith looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. 11 yards to the end zone.
Everything you got. Good shoot.
Here we are in the third quarter, and this is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. And it's caught. Vilma is there on the stop. King completes that one, and it goes for about 4 yards. They're 8 yards from the end zone. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Number 85 goes in motion. Drops back with the pass. This pass is incomplete. Griffin teed off on him and had forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
Justin Smith returns from being injured. The Jaguars line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Hood comes up to make the play at the 1-yard line. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. It's first and goal at the 1.
Hold the look.
Williams, the lone back.
We're going to take it. Ain't no
Looking for the corner. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 2. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Two yards to go for the touchdown.
On the 2-yard line.
Watch the play. Let's go. Be physical. Check it. Set. Hey, watch that screen. Here we go, baby. Let's run.
Trying to get to the pylon. Griffin is there on the stop at the 1-yard line. Didn't get the blocking they needed, and now it'll be third down and goal. It's third and goal at the 1.
Hey, defense, get ready. We good. All on our side.
Looking for the goal line. And they'll score. Touchdown.
I tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
The extra point attempt is good. They capitalize on great field position, John.
Yep, took it right at him with excellent execution of the right call.
Casey is just about ready to kick this one away. Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Randall. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Jones, the lone back. Pressure coming with the pass. He's pushed out at the 23-yard line. Rogers completes that one, and it goes for about 4 yards. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
Jones, the lone setback. Off balance throw. Turns, he has it. Back breaking free. Rogers didn't have time to set his feet, but still gets away a good pass to the back.
He knows all he has to do is get it out of there and then leave it up to his receivers to make a play on the ball. You'd like to put a little more on your throws, but he was out of time. But he did get that thing out of there.
31-yard line.
Gets the call. They're going to spot this one at the 32-yard line. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. What's the hard count? Come on. Let us dictate.
A little misdirection. Casey Hampton wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. The defensive tackles surge through the line to bring the runner down. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Let's go now.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Gets his hand up. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Sastadil will come in now to punt it away. Stecker lines up deep for the punt return. He drops the ball.
Holding on the receiving team, number 53.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Go low. Go low. Set.
King with a man in motion.
Nothing. Watch the snap now. Deuce.
Tosses it out to the left. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. Williams is able to get a yard or 2 on the toss. Second and 10.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's run, man. All day, baby. Come on.
King back in the shotgun.
Let's go now. Hey, stretch! Hey, here we go. Hey, watch that screen!
Gets the delayed handle. Thomas is there on the stop at the 29.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the openings.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
We're talking about bringing. Let's do outside.
The Jaguars come out in the bunch formation. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 40. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
What screen? Stay at home.
Only one man back.
Keep moving.
For the counter play. Vilma holds him down behind the line.
They've had some success, but they were hoping for a little more out of their running game today.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 38-yard line.
Here we go, baby. So we gonna take it.
The Jaguars line up in the bunch formation. Rolls right with the pass. Complete to the wide receiver. Number 82 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep that press on them.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
They don't get nothing.
Blitz is coming. Under pressure with the throw. Plows ahead. Hood stops him short of the marker.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Johnson is ready to punt this one away. Randall L. is back to receive this kick. He's waving for the fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's run, man. Hey, watch the screen.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front.
Okay, baby, come on.
Gets the pass off. He just can't find a way to bring that one in. So, second down upcoming.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Only one man back. Davis moves in motion. With the throw, broken up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Was his intended target.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Don't stop that motor.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package.
Listen to this shit.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Bolden is there on the stop at the 31.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. He gets the carry. Great fake. Almost picked off. Bryant was the intended receiver on that play, but with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front. Williams comes up to make the play at the 29. Trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
Brought some extra guys up on the run blitz. They've got penetration, and they shut the play down.
Third and 13. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Jacksonville lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Closing in with the pass. He finds his man. Sandy Knight stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him.
All on us, y'all. Ain't no foul. We turning it up. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Tucks it away. Hamlin is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Not today.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Sheds the tackle. This one will be spotted at the 34-yard line. He found the ball carrier there again, and that's something we've seen plenty of in this game. Allen is going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect the quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
At the end of 3, the score is 13-7. Titans.
13. The Jaguars, 7.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Ball at midfield. The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Davis was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Bolden had the coverage on the play. Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Jordan, the lone back, gets the call. Bolden comes up to make the play at the 50. Third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Sastadil comes into the game for the punt. Stecker sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Don't make a play.
The Titans come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. It's broken up. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, B.
Only one man back.
No foul. Let's go now.
With the pass. And the catch is made. So that was a pickup of about 9.
9-yard gain on the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hold it, baby. Hold it.
Looking upfield. Number 30 is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first.
2 on the play.
36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Williams lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Throws it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Nelson was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Everything you got. Play football.
The Titans line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Number 30 is there on the stop. Williams rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Handoff to the tailback. Fakes the handoff. With the throw. He just can't find a way to bring that one in.
The offensive coordinator called a good play, but the quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Randall will go back to accept this punt. From the 19-yard line.
39-yard line. Return for a gain of 4. The Titans will start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield.
Watch the ball.
Going to the air on first down. He can't escape. Aaron Rodgers gets dropped. And again, they get to the quarterback. The 4th time he's gone down. Now in second and long after the set.
17-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Here we go, baby.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Doesn't get much behind it. And this pass is completed. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package.
Gotta keep up with it.
Hand it off to the back. Bryson is there on the stop at the 22. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Stecker looks like he's ready for the return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
We've got a good one going here today.
Ball on their own
Jacksonville will
36.
start the drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
The Titans line up in a 4-3.
Danny.
With a counterplay. Green is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Williams rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Watch your eyes. There we go.
The Titans with a 4-man front. With the pass, they'll spot this one at the 46-yard line. He put the hit on him, and he now has 7 tackles.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Pass play here on first down. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. just can't find a way to bring that one in. Taylor had a touchdown that time. He could have held on.
You're right. He was there, got good position, and he saw it fall to the ground.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Deuce. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Keep the throttle down.
Looking to run it here. Nice play fake. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. Green picks up the sack.
He felt the pressure coming, but he couldn't get the ball out. He's got to do a better job of making his read and getting the ball out of there a little more quickly.
He's had plenty of success with the pass rush today. The second time he's brought the quarterback down this afternoon. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions. The defense lines up in the nickel. Gets the pass off. Hood is there for the tackle.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
With the pass, and he makes the grab. This one will be spotted at the 23-yard line. He records his third tackle of the game. Play to the right. And he's brought down in the backfield by Terrell Suggs. Good play by the linebacker to get in there and throw him for a loss.
You're going to see him make those kind of plays, and when he does, it really gets the rest of the defense fired up.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first.
27-yard line.
Williams, the lone back, throwing, gets his hand on it.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
And this is the ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun. King with a man in motion. With the pass, incomplete. Number 50 was his intended target. This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. Through the uprights and good. The Jaguars get closer but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
John Casey looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is fielded by Randall L. Antoine Randall L. accelerates and takes it down to the 29. Ball on their own 29. Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3. Looking to run it here. Williams comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front.
Watch your man. Let's go. On the 10. Watch your eyes. Defense, get ready. Hey, watch the ball. Come on.
Looking upfield. Smith is there for the tackle at the 33. Jones takes it up the middle for a yard or two.
Third and 6. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Jaguars come out on a nickel package.
Let's go now. Don't stop that motor.
To carry it, breaking through. Hamlin comes up to make the play at the 43. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Almost at the 2-minute mark
Ball
now.
on the 43-yard line.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front.
Keep it up.
First
2
and
minutes
10.
left.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front. Barber is there for the tackle at the 42. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays
Second
very
and
quickly.
11.
It's second down and a long way to go.
Hey, let's go one deep. All right, here we go.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3.
Let's screen. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, watch the ball.
Give it to the halfback. Hampton is there on the stop at the 49. Jones kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Third down and 4 coming up on this
Ball
one.
on the 49-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3.
There we go. We're talking about win.
He tucks it away. Hampton brings him down before he can reach the marker. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. And so the offense gets one more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. Sastadil will come in now to punt it away. Stacker back to return. And he chooses not to return this one. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Stay both left. Blue game. Left.
The Titans come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. With the pass, Nelson comes up to make the play.
Makes the catch.
And they're going within the huddle.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. X, everything you got. All right, let's go. Get it.
Here they come with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. Under pressure. Incomplete.
And this guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Third and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Ian Gold passing the 40. Big mistake by the offense. He'll just take a knee. The Jaguars call a timeout. They have no timeouts left.
Let's go now. Good shoot. Let's go, boys.
He'll take a knee. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Defense, get ready. Keep moving. Hey, let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Here we go. Get it up. Oh, this is tough for you. Do some. Watch the play. Come on. So we gonna take it. All day, baby. Come on.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. And a good close contest between these two teams. The margin of victory just 3 points.
13. The Jaguars, 10.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.